So in today's direct, that was a crazy reveal. We found out that Pyra and Mythra are getting added to Smash. And I think no one was expecting that. And I've seen a lot of mixed reactions to this.
Are you fucking joking?
They did it! They did it!
I got an invitation.
Yes!
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 Fucking time!
Please don't put this nigga in Smash. Please, please don't. No, no, Rex. Don't put Rex in here. Don't put Rex in here. Please, please don't do it. There's no way she's in here. There's no way. No! 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 Why? There's no way! Why did you do this? Why did you put her in the
So I haven't played Xenoblade myself, but I think this is a really cool inclusion. And I think that the character looks incredibly fun and incredibly, just very interesting character in general. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of go over the trailer and see what kind of moves could be in this character's moveset. Kind of go through that. So yeah, let's just get into it. I think Pyra and Mythra is like a really interesting character because of the ability to freely switch between either of them like Pokemon trainer. So let's just go over some moves here. So obviously right here we have a pretty clear up tilt. That sword is huge, looks like a crazy disjoint. Just a wide reaching up tilt with probably some pretty good anti-air potential. This one's obviously a side tilt, also got some pretty big range, pretty decent range I'd say. That sword is just just gigantic. I don't know how people are gonna get around that, but we'll see what happens with that one. Here we obviously have a back air. I can't get over how big this sword is and how much range it's gonna have on the battlefield. Next up we have her forward smash. It looks like it's got a pretty good range above her, though it looks like it hits above her and in front of her. And it's definitely a kill move, as you can see here, just slaughtering hero. Looks like it might have an explosion hitbox at the end of it too. So right here we definitely have Pyra's neutral B, and it looks like you can charge it up from the beginning of the clip. It looks like she's charging it up right there. It looks like almost like a Incineroar neutral B, like the Lariat. Probably gonna do some pretty good damage and catch a lot of attacks on the way in. So right here we got Pyra's up B. It looks like similar to the Mii Sword Fighter up B. And it looks like it's got a pretty big aerial effect, kind of explosion hitbox at the landing. Might be kind of a problem for recovering because it doesn't look like it gets that much height, but I think Mythra's up B is much better. Alright, Blazing End looks like it's going to be Pyra's side B. It looks like it's got some decent range, and it looks almost like kind of like King K. Rool's side B, except it doesn't come back. It looks like you can act out of it and you have to go grab the sword. That could be either really good, the fact that you can act out of it, or it could be detrimental, but we'll have to see when the character comes out. Alright, this one's a quick one here. We got an easy nair and a down air right there. Just pretty big moves like all the other ones, just pretty simple. They look like they come out pretty quickly, and it doesn't look like down air spikes at all, so that's one thing to take note of. And so now we get to the interesting part, and I think that this mechanic that you can switch between Pyra and Mythra is really cool. It's nothing that's been done since Pokemon Trainer was introduced to the game, but I think it's going to be really cool. And I think it's most likely going to be a down B that you switch between them. I originally thought it was going to be like a shield special, like Inkling's Charge, but you can see them switching mid-air later in the trailer, so that's what brought me to that conclusion. We already know from the trailer that Mythra is going to be much faster, while Pyra is going to have different attack damage, so she's going to be stronger. I think that they'll most likely have completely different specials and maybe different smash attacks, but the normals, like right there, they're going to be the same. The normals are going to be the same. And right here we have Lightning Buster. This is definitely Mythra's neutral B, so it's different from Pyra's neutral B. You can still see like the same kind of charge animation, so maybe you get more hits if you charge it, or maybe it just has to charge up for the move to come out. Looks like it's got a pretty big range. I think it's probably going to end up killing at a certain percent. Next up is Photon Edge. Looks like to me Mythra's side B. Looks like it comes out pretty quickly, and I don't really know what move to compare it to, but it looks like we might have problems with characters falling out of the move because of all the different hitboxes in this. Looks pretty big though. And so Ray of Punishment and Chroma Dust here, they both have the same animation, but one just has 1 beam and the other has 3 beams. So I think this is probably going to be a, you hold down the button, you get more beams, or maybe it'll be kind of like if there's more enemies on the floor, you'll get more beams. But I think they're both the same move in essence, because see they have the same upward animation and then they have the same free fall animation afterward. So it's definitely her up B. And so Foresight, this just looks stupid, man. It looks like it's like the properties of Bat Within from Smash 4. So let's take a look at it here. So it looks like it's built into her roll. I don't think this is a move, like you can see right there. It's like a roll animation, right? And I think it's just gonna, I think they have to balance this in some way, right? So I think it's probably gonna be like you get 2 or 3 per stock, or like 2 or 3 every like a certain amount of time. So like you're not always able to do this. If so, she might be kind of broken, because you might have another Smash 4 Bayonetta on her hands with this Bat Within looking move. It looks like you can do any action out of it, and it puts the enemies in like this state of like standing still for a second or locked into their move. It's just like a quicker dodge or something like that. And here we are, obviously the switch animation. This right here is down smash. It looks pretty good. I don't really have much to say about this one. It's just a quick let you know this is down smash right here. We got more of the switch stuff here. We got like a back air to a down tilt right here to an up air. I've heard the nerds talking about how that down tilt is frame 5, so that's pretty good. And obviously we have the stage here. And I don't think there's much else to say about this character except for the final smashes. So let me just skip to that real quick. Before I move on, I just want to point this out. They have no end lag on the switch plus invincibility frames. Look at that. Right here, switch, no landing lag, immediately into down tilt, and then the up air right after. I feel like this character is going to be able to take you from 0 to 60 before you even know what's happened. And you can definitely switch mid combo, because look how quick that is. Plus the invincibility frames, combo breaker right there.
That's some bullshit.
So we obviously have 2 different final smashes here. This one is Mythra's final smash right here, Sacred Arrow. And then Burning Sword for Pyra's final smash right here. It's easy right there. So these characters look really good. I'm really excited to see what they hold for us. And I can't wait to see what Sakurai has planned for us with Pyra and Mythra here, you know what I mean? So yeah, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe and leave a like. See you later.